Hello and welcome back to the Stein Hospice Menu for More Kitchen, where our word of the day today is reuse. And that word is going to shine through both in our menu item and in our Stein Hospice topic of the day today. So, before we get started with our menu item, I'm going to share a little bit about what that Stein Hospice topic of the day is, and that is the Stein Hospice Encore Shop. And I'm actually just going to head on over there and talk with Teresa and let her tell you a little bit more about the Encore Shop. Then, meet me back here and we'll get cooking. Okay, I am now here in the Encore Shop with Teresa, and I'm going to be asking her some questions, and she's going to tell you a little bit more about the shop. So, Teresa, tell me just a little bit about what Encore is in relation to Stein Hospice.
We're a resale shop owned and operated by Stein Hospice. Everything here has been donated, and all proceeds go back to patients and their families to help ease life for them.
Awesome. So you said all the stuff is donated. So how can people make donations?
We accept donations Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 2 at our back door. We prefer you bring your items in yourself so we don't have to carry them in during this time. You can also call and ask any questions that you want, but we do accept clothing, some furniture, housewares, gently worn items. The more eclectic, the better we are here.
Awesome. I'm in here and I'm looking around and everything looks great. I'll just mention that we're moving to a new location. Pay attention to the Encore Facebook page for details about when that will open. But there is clothes, jewelry, Christmas items, Easter items, Valentine items, every holiday, you name it. There's furniture. It just really looks great in here, guys.
Thank you.
Doing a good job.
Thank you very much.
So when you do open, what will your operating hours be?
Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 4. Our normal hours except for holidays. We have specials during the week too, so watch the Facebook page for that. We have things on sale. We have bag sales. Just lots of great stuff here for you to come and look at.
Tell me a little more about this bag sale. I know it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's $20. Everything you can fit in a bag, clothing-wise, for men and women. It's the way we purge through for the next season so we can bring our spring items out. So that will start around February 9th.
Awesome. Okay. And Teresa, how long have you worked here at Encore?
I'm going on 3 years.
3 years. And
Yeah.
what does it mean to you to be here this year?
I feel like I won the lottery, to be honest. I feel like it's not a job. I kind of skip to work. My volunteers are awesome. I just kind of feel like I won the lottery.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being with us here today, and we'll be back with more information
Come shop with us.
about the new opening. Thanks, and have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you for joining Teresa and I over at the Encore Shop, and then thank you for coming back here and joining me back in the kitchen. I personally love our Encore resale shop for the variety of great stuff they have there, and for the purpose that the Encore Shop has to Stein Hospice, and it's just a really fun way to give back and support the mission of Stein Hospice in such a fun way, whether you're shopping or donating or both. So today our word of the day is reuse, and I guess that you could probably guess that we are going to be talking about leftovers. And today I have a fun recipe to spice up a leftover that might be in your refrigerator to just make it a little different so that it doesn't get pushed back to the back of your refrigerator and end up being wasted. So we are going to have a fun way to reuse that and waste less food. So on the menu today is stuffed peppers with a little twist. So last night I made chili for dinner and we have leftovers. And so we are going to make our stuffed peppers using the leftover chili. I have here some just regular brown minute rice, but you can use any type of rice that you like. It could be cauliflower rice, white rice, whatever your preference is, you can use it. I also have 4 peppers here, 2 green, 2 red. No particular reason I chose those. Just what I was feeling when I was at the grocery store. You can choose any color pepper that you like. I also have a baking dish here that is deep enough for the entire pepper to go inside so that when the dish of peppers is in the oven, and there's could be any leaking or dripping, that is going to go directly into my baking dish and surrounding my peppers instead of at the bottom of my oven floor. So think about that. And the other thing about my dish is that my peppers fit in there pretty perfectly so that they will not only stop the drippage, but also they help each other stay upright, being tucked in there pretty perfectly. So find a dish that works best for your peppers, and then the fun part begins, and that is filling them. So I have my leftover chili here straight out of the refrigerator in my Tupperware container. I haven't warmed it up or anything. Great thing about leftover dishes. And then, like I said, I just have my brown minute rice here already cooked. I did pre-cook that. And I'm just gonna layer each pepper with a little bit of chili and then a little bit of rice. I'm making my peppers here pretty simple, just because it's supposed to be a simple and easy leftover dish. But you can get creative with this, and you can go crazy with your toppings. You can add all kinds of different seasonings. I know there's already seasoning in the chili, but you could add a couple other different seasonings. You could go with a more Mexican cuisine style and add some cilantro, some extra cumin and things like that. Make a Mexican cuisine styled stuffed pepper. You could simply just add shredded cheese throughout while you're stuffing these. You could put a slice of cheese on top. You could pretty much do anything that you want. I would love to see your comments on what you might add to the stuffed peppers. So I made one batch of chili last night. I didn't double the recipe or anything like that. So this was a pound of ground beef, 1 large can of tomato sauce. My chili recipe is very simple. Like I said, it's just 1 pound of ground beef, 1 large can of tomato sauce, and 1 small can, regular size can of mild chili beans. I use the Brooks brand. And then I normally use a 1 pack of McCormick mild chili seasoning, but I did not have that last night, so I actually made my own chili seasoning with chili powder and cumin and garlic powder and salt and pepper and paprika. And we actually liked it a little better than the McCormick seasoning pack. But my chili recipe is so simple and everybody loves it. It's really thick. And it's my husband's favorite. It's my favorite. I grew up eating it this way. And actually, I entered a Stein Hospice chili cook-off a few years ago, and this chili recipe actually was a first place winner. So I suggest that you not only make this leftover dish, but try making my chili first. I will include the recipe to my chili in the recipe for this dish as well, if you're interested. So I have my peppers stuffed and ready to go. I used all my chili, not quite all my rice. I made 2 servings of the brown minute rice. So it was 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of water, and I just microwaved it for 7 minutes, like the box says. And, I do have a little bit of rice on top, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven and let it warm. And then when it gets close to warming all the way, I'm probably going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top of here, just to kind of add that texture on top of there. So once I get these out of the oven, I'll be back and I'll show you the finished product. Hey, welcome back. So I went ahead and set my oven to 350 degrees, and I just baked these for about 25 minutes. And that was just to warm everything through. If you like your peppers a little more cooked through, you can obviously turn it to a higher temperature or cook it for a longer amount of time. And then when there was just about a couple minutes left, I added some shredded mozzarella cheese on top. And I will go ahead and show you the finished product. leftover chili stuffed peppers. So I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you enjoyed our topic of Stein Hospice and how we integrated that to our menu for more items. And we will see you next month for our next video. Thanks and have a great day.